Fire crews are now spread between two major fires in eastern Fresno County and the North Valley. What progress they are making on the Garnet fire and the warnings that are now being issued for the 1-4 fire.
And as you might imagine, it's going to be a little hazy out there because of all that smoke. We are tracking the smoke from that fire. Also tracking more tropical moisture. Could be another chance of rain for us here. We'll let you know where to expect that coming up.
Calls for gun control in the U.S. making headlines again after last week's deadly shooting in Minneapolis.
It's an ongoing issue. It's really about local control, letting local communities make that decision, what they think is best for their community.
I don't pretend to understand all of the politics that goes into this, but what I do know is that we need to act.
Why government officials say now is the time to do something, and what method President Trump is proposing to counter school shootings.
European allies are stepping up efforts to back Ukraine as the war with Russia rages on. What security guarantees they are now proposing for the nation, and what role they hope the U.S. will take on as they fight to end the war.
You're watching Fox 26, and now, great day.
We begin this hour with a live look at downtown Fresno. Today's high in Fresno will be 100 degrees. Good morning. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday, September 3rd. I'm Kim Stevens.
I'm Liz Gonzalez.
And I'm Justin Willis. Thank you for starting your day with us. Yeah, you look downtown and that's a little bit of smoke out there.
Yeah. There's some haze already, and you don't even need the sun up in order to even see it.
No, exactly. You got the urban lights really just getting that smoke going out there. So we've had more fires pop up the last few days since that storm blew through, and we've got a lot of smoke because of that, which we are tracking. Still going to be hot out there, and there's another chance for some rain. But I'll let you know what's going on with all that here in a moment. But let's see what's going on right now so we can get your day started. Currently it's 70 degrees. Winds are out of the west at 5 miles an hour. The dew point's at 56. That could be a factor later on today, by the way. All right, so here's what you can expect today. It is going to be a little hazy out there, but at 10 a.m. it'll be 79 degrees at noon, 88. And at 5 o'clock it's going to be 99 degrees. Yeah, we got another hot one out there for you, and the wind speeds aren't really going to take the edge off of it. So coming up, well, we're going to track a little bit of smoke from those fires and talk a little bit more about the tropical moisture moving north.
This is day 10, and still the Garnet fire burns. It is now the third largest wildfire of the year in the state. The fire in East Fresno County started August 24th from a lightning strike. More lightning, unstable weather, thunderstorms, high winds, they have all challenged field crews who are making some inroads. As of this morning, the fire has burned over 28,000 acres, or more than 45 square miles. Little perspective, the entire city of Clovis is only 28 square miles, so maybe that helps you understand just how large this is. Now, this fire is only 12% contained. Firefighters are now working to keep the fire south of McKinley Grove Road and are adding more protection in and around the infrastructure in the Wishon Reservoir area. We'll bring you the latest updates on this fire as they come into our newsroom throughout the morning, as well as your air quality reports.
Meantime, we're getting a closer look now at the aftermath of that unstable weather in the foothills this week. The garlic fire was also sparked by lightning just outside the Garnet fire area. Take a look. The U.S. Forest Service shared this video from a helicopter as they were surveying the damage. You can see exactly where a tree was hit by lightning, starting the fire that was quickly contained. You see right there. That shot also gives you perspective into the kind of terrain that firefighters are dealing with. Steep rocky hills and remote areas, making those firefighting efforts much harder, especially in this heat.
Now, people are ordered to evacuate in some areas of Mariposa and Madera counties because of the 1-4 fire that sparked yesterday around noon. This is video captured overnight from the Alert California Wildfire System, and you can see that smoke starting to take over the screen. So far, this has burned more than 3,800 acres. It is north of Madera, west of Eastman Lake, right on the county line. And now, here is where evacuation orders are in effect right now. The area shaded red. is kind of pink, okay? The area is shaded there in the middle of your screen. North and southwest of the lake are under orders to get out. The areas in yellow to the northeast of the lake remain under evacuation warning at this moment. But if you live in that area, be ready to leave right away. A road closure is also in effect at Road 29 and Avenue 26 leading up to the lake. It's still not known what sparked this fire. For anyone who needs help evacuating, here is the number to call. You see it on the bottom of your screen right there. And also, if you prefer to go online, you can go to maderaaware.com for an interactive map with current conditions and road closures.
All right, so a little perspective on all these wildfires here. We pulled this map here from the CAL FIRE website here. Look at all that. And that's just for the areas in the Central Valley here. We got a bunch up north and a bunch down south here. But if it's hazy out there for you, well, there's why. Look at this. We've got some out over near Coalinga there, up near Stockton there. The 1-4 fire they just told you about there near Mariposa. And then, of course, the Garnet fire. So we're dealing with a lot here. So let's track some of the smoke from all of this here. And you can kind of see how it is this hour here. Heavy smoke really pushing towards where that one fire is, but still getting plenty from that Garnet fire. And as we go throughout the day, you can kind of see we have more of an impact from the fires near Coalinga there, and of course the Garnet fire picking up there. This is going to continue throughout the week as these fires continue to burn out there, so be ready for hazy conditions the rest of the week at least. All right, let's track some tropical moisture here. We've got another round of it. Not expecting rain on the valley floor, but we are expecting it up in the high Sierra there, so checking it out by 5:30 this afternoon. Higher elevations could see plenty. There is still a flood watch in effect up in those higher elevations through tonight because of all this. It doesn't look as bad as it was yesterday. However, that flood watch is still in effect as of right now. They are expecting another round there tomorrow afternoon pretty late, but it's more light stuff than anything there. That flood watch is in effect, though, because of the runoff there. And here it is here, this kind of green squiggly line here. Check it out. Yeah, that's the flood watch area there, starting there and then moving upwards, and again in effect until 11 o'clock tonight, stretching all the way down towards Lake Isabella there. And they've got another fire going there as well. Hopefully it's just enough rain that fire crews can help get a better handle on their fires. All right, high pressure keeping us hot, but now we still have some low pressure that's drawing up that tropical moisture into the Sierra Nevada mountains. And some of that moisture, check this out. This is where it's coming from. Yeah, we have Tropical Storm Lorena there down near Baja. Now, we're not expecting that to move far north. That'll start tracking back east there. This is kind of the pattern that we're expecting it to go. Could cause some problems in Arizona, New Mexico, and northern Texas there. So we'll probably see some residual moisture out of that, leading to more thunderstorm activity in the high Sierra. All right, here's the next 3 days for you. We are right at 100 today and tomorrow. We are expecting hazy skies, areas of smoke out there for you. Down to 97 on Friday, closer to normal, but still above it. And overnight lows are going to be in the 60s and 70s. All right, coming up in just a bit here, we're going to get a look at your highs and lows across the rest of the San Joaquin Valley for your Wednesday.
Time is now 5:08. Friant Road is back open this morning after a crash involving a propane truck. The California Highway Patrol says the impact was strong enough to make the propane truck overturn after a sedan pulled into the truck's right-of-way. 2 people in the sedan were badly hurt. The truck driver suffered minor injuries. This was on Friant Road between Willow and Lost Lake.
In Kings County, a driver is dead after being hit by an oncoming big rig. It happened just after 11 yesterday at Excelsior Avenue and Cedar Street near Lemoore. A Toyota was headed south on Cedar Street and blew through a stop sign, we're told by the emergency crews there. At the same time, a big rig was going through the intersection. The big rig could not stop in time, hit the car, jackknifed, and then hit a power pole, knocking that down. The driver of the Toyota died on the scene. The big rig driver has moderate injuries.
A whole lot of drugs are off the streets this morning after a traffic stop turned into a major bust in Fresno County. CHP pulled over a Jeep along I-5 on the valley's west side. During the stop, the officer saw signs that made them believe the driver and passenger may have been involved in criminal activity. So CHP searched the Jeep and found close to 20 kilograms of what they believed to be cocaine hidden in a box in the rear compartment of that Jeep. The driver was arrested. The cocaine was confiscated. The estimated street value of the suspected narcotics is about $1 million.
PG&E says customers can now expect slightly lower electricity rates this month and a credit next month. The utility company announced a 2.1% decrease in rates that went into effect on Monday. It says the reduction is equal to a monthly savings of about $5 for most typical customers. The power company praises these lower rates on recent projects that just got finished to enhance wildfire safety and emergency response. Next month, all residential customers will see a California climate credit on their statements for $58. Lawmakers in Minnesota are now calling for stricter gun control laws. What solution the commander-in-chief is now offering to combat school shootings? Now we're giving you a live look at the Bay Bridge up in the San Francisco, San Jose, Oakland Bay. It is 5:10, 59 degrees there right now. You can find new headlines and the weather forecast on your screen all morning long, even through the commercial break.
Hi, I'm Monty Torres with Fox 26 News on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel, where we have loads of great content for you to choose from. And while you're here, why not click on the subscribe button right here? That way you can stay in touch with all the latest breaking news, everything news related within the Central Valley. And thank you for watching.